Hey, what's up everybody? Jumping here, and today I am back on some Spies versus Mercenaries on Splinter Cell Blacklist. Today I'm going to be showing you some uplink control. This is probably one of my favorite game types in the entire game. I like the fact that it's an objective game type and that it's mixed teams, meaning that you can choose to play as a merc or you can choose to play as a spy. So in this gameplay, I'm going to be playing with Obsidian and my buddy Captain. I think you got to see them in my last gameplay. And they are going to be playing Spies, and I'm going to be playing the Merc. Now, one thing I really like about this game type is that it is an objective game type, and it is mixed teams. But the only other playlist like this is Deathmatch. The problem with Deathmatch is that, unfortunately, in deathmatch, you can choose not to do anything. If you want to sit back and just go 1 or 2 and 0, you can do that and just hide the entire time. And some people play like that. I don't really have a problem with it unless we lose, but, it's really whatever. In this game type, you actually do have to move around. You have to constantly run around, get the objective, defend the objective, try to stop the other team from taking it. There's a lot going on. And it's a lot of fun. And if the other team, if they do take the objective and they're defending it, then you have to go and retake it. So it's there's a lot of different strategies going on here. Once the objective moves, you have to move to the next area, set up that area, get that objective. It's really fun. Now, in this gameplay, I'm going to be using a different gun. I'm using the ARX 160. It reminds me of an ACR. I'm pretty sure it is an ACR. I don't know why it's called the ARX 160, but I don't know. Maybe they have to pay money to call it an ACR. It looks like an ACR, and it definitely feels like an ACR, but it's a really good gun. It's really powerful, it has a lot of accuracy, and it's a lot of fun to play with for sure. I definitely do prefer playing as a merc. I don't know why. Maybe it's the first person aspect. It's just my playstyle. I love Splinter Cell. I love playing as a spy in the campaign and co-op, but for some reason in the multiplayer, I'm not a big fan of it. I think I prefer shooting than I do like knifing. And yes, the spies, they can shoot enemies and all that, but primarily if you're going against like mercs or something, you're going to want to probably melee them, because in a one-on-one battle, and in this gameplay you might see a couple times like a spy will try to shoot me. If that happens in a one-on-one battle, the chances of me winning that is so high, it's ridiculous, because I'm using a lot of armor. I think, in fact, I'm using all armor. The only thing I'm not using that is armor is my boots. I'm using the sharpshooter boots, and what they do is they allow you to actually move faster when you're scoping in. So that's really useful because you can strafe as you shoot. The reason why I prefer more armor is because of this game type. That's really it. When you have to fight Merc versus Merc, it's basically like two walking tanks. So, you can always move around and strafe and do that kind of stuff. But in reality, more than likely, you're going to probably it's going to come down to who has the better aim, who has the more powerful gun, and who has the more armor. So that's the reason why I choose to use more armor. Right here, I'm out of ammo, and I'm down to my pistol. And I have to be honest, I really do not like the pistols in this game. I know a lot of people love them. Obsidian, he tells me all the time how the 50 caliber Desert Eagle pistol, which is what I'm using, is so good, so powerful, it kills so fast. I don't know what it is. I have really bad accuracy with it. I run out of ammo so fast, it's pretty ridiculous. Like right here, I'm going to shoot this guy. I don't kill him, and it sucks because I'm down to this pistol, and I don't think I can win this fight. Now, there is something you can do to get ammo. There's actually a couple things. You could use a certain gadget. It's called the resupply gadget. And what that does is that you can throw it out, and you and your teammates can actually use it to resupply all your gadgets and also all your ammo. So it's a really useful gadget in the game. Right now, like, we've been using it, or at least I've been using it on one of my mercs. I'm using the gadget pants, so I can equip 2 gadgets. I'm using the resupply and the mines. Now that's somewhat of a cheap strategy, I have to be honest. The reason why that's cheap is because you can actually get 6 or 8 mines. It's really crazy because, like, with that resupply pack, you can throw down a mine, throw down another mine, resupply, and then you have 2 more mines. Just throw them down everywhere. It's kind of crazy. right here, my accuracy is going to be pretty god-awful. I'm going to take down this guy pretty easily, but for some reason, whoever that fallen sniper guy is, I just... Actually, no, he was the one I just killed. Whoever this guy is, I can't hit him for nothing. Like, I have really bad accuracy right here, but it's whatever. Anyway, we have been having a lot of fun with this multiplayer. I think it's a blast. I haven't really played much as a spy, I have to be honest. Like I said, it's not really my cup of tea, but I will start playing more and more as a spy to get used to it. I do play okay as a spy, I guess. I don't play, like, the best. But the one thing I need to learn, and if you're going to try to play this game, I would highly recommend you learn this kind of stuff, is all the different routes the spies can take. Because not only will that benefit you as a spy, obviously, once you know all the routes, then you will have an advantage. You can go a certain way to get the jump on someone. But if you're playing as a merc and you know all the routes that a spy can take, then you will know where they might be coming from. So either way, it can really benefit you to actually take the time and learn every route on the map that a spy can take. Because, you know, besides this game type, there's other game types where they force you to play as a spy, and really, I think the majority of every game type, they force you to play as a spy for half of it, and you can play as a merc. So knowing all the routes as a spy is so important, and that's something I still need to learn, unfortunately. I just have not played much as a spy. I've been having so much fun as a merc. But I'm willing to do it for YouTube's sake. You know, if you guys want to see some spy gameplay, just leave a comment and let me know. And I will start playing as a spy to try to get better with it, and then of course give out some pretty good tips about it. Now, one thing I should bring up in this video is that recently my mic broke. Yes, my Turtle Beaches, that's what I use to primarily record with and also for gaming and all that. They broke. I think I had a short in one of the wires or something. I don't really know, but it sucked. I mean, it sucked real bad. Because first the speakers went, they just stopped working, and then the mic part stopped working. And today I went ahead and I bought me a new set of Turtle Beaches. Now, I was a little worried today about buying these because, well, I've heard, at least on Xbox One, that Turtle Beaches, Astros, Tritons, every gaming headset is not going to work on the Xbox One. And the reason for this is because of the controller. The audio input is going to be a different format or something, so maybe they'll come out with an adapter of some sort that you can get and plug it in like that. But right away, early on, you might be screwed and you cannot use your gaming headset, which is a big time bummer. I cannot believe they're changing it, because that's going to piss a lot of people off. Now, the one thing I don't know about is PlayStation 4. And what I want to know from you guys, if you have any knowledge on this, will the PlayStation 4 support the current gaming headsets? Because I was a little worried today, like, well, shit, if Xbox One's not doing it, maybe PlayStation 4's not going to do it. And if that's the case, that would be really bad for me, because I just bought this new headset. And I'm a little worried about that. Now, if you guys don't know, I am going to buy a PlayStation 4, but I'm also considering maybe not buying one and just simply upgrading my PC a little bit. Getting a better video card, you know. I think when it comes down to performance, like my RAM and my processors and all that kind of stuff, I think my PC could probably handle most games. You know, maybe I would need to upgrade slightly, but right now, the only thing I do know I probably should buy is some type of really good video card. You know, spend like a couple $100 or, you know, $300. I don't really know how much a really good video card costs, but I would imagine it wouldn't be like $1,000, you know. And even if it was, I would go for one that would be a little cheaper. So in the end, like, if I choose not to buy a PlayStation 4, then I might just put the money towards a PC and probably be happier about that, because there's so many games for PC, so many great exclusive games for PC, and, well, PC is better when it comes down to performance and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I don't know, you guys tell me about the gaming headset. Do you know anything about PlayStation 4? Because that would be another factor. If PlayStation 4 doesn't support these Turtle Beaches and I just bought them because they broke, I would totally be like, you know, hey, I don't know, I might just go to PC. So let me know about everything and comment and all that. Alright, so right here, the game is almost over, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to get this last uplink. I'm kind of just sitting here waiting for it to come on because, you know, the time's about to go off. If I can get this hacking before the time limit, which I just made it, but if I can get that hacking, then we can get all 5 done. Now, in this game type, it's really hard to get all 5. I have to be honest. This would be, I think, our second time ever actually getting all 5 done. And a big reason for that would be because, well, I think one of their guys on the other team quits. So, like, a little bit, you know, halfway through it or something, they were down a guy. And that just sucks for them. I mean, it is a bummer when that happens. Sometimes they'll throw people in for you, like, you know, mid-game or something. But I think the later the game gets, the chances of someone actually getting in to join is less likely because, I mean, nobody wants that, right? You don't want to ever join a game, a multiplayer game, and you get in and it's like, game over, you lose, and it counts. Like, that's happened to me in Call of Duty before, and that always used to piss me off. Like, just, you join a game and it's like, game over, you lose, better luck next time. Bullshit, you know, bullshit. That counts too. I had a win streak, and I just lost it. So, it sucks for the other team, but, you know, hey. Now, right here, I'm just sitting here because I've played this map a couple times, and one quick tip about this game mode, and really every game mode, is that another thing you can do to really make yourself a little bit better at this game is to learn where the spawn generally is, or at least which direction the spawn is for the other team. Because once you understand that, then you can actually just, you know, be sure to watch that way. Generally, people will always come from that one way. That's the truth. Now, I think the better people get at the game, the more used they get to the game, they'll probably start to go under the map, go around, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff like that to not have to go one way. But once you learn to spawn, trust me, it can really benefit you because then you'll know where they're coming from and where to look and where to get ready for them to come from, especially Mercs. Alright guys, so that's the end of the game. I went 19-1. I thought it was pretty good gameplay. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, will you please like the video for me? It always helps me out. But besides all that, guys, I hope you have a nice day and peace.